Today, I'm here to talk to y'all about lag. No. What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and today we're gonna talk about lag. Um, Lag on my Moto G6 Play. Now, actually, this is a device, y'all see it on the channel. Bought it from Walmart, $79.99. It was the Boost mobile version of the G6 Play. Phone, a little bit about the phone. 16 gigs of memory, 2 gigs of RAM. So, super budget phone, $80, fill premium. Looks really good. 720 screen, not that bad, but definitely not high processing power here, guys. So I'm going to talk about, and I mean, this could go for any budget device that's on a later version of Android, or just any budget device that's been dropped lately that you may have. What I did was, at first I bought the phone. Of course, I love the phone. Started loading it down with apps and start using the camera. That's where things went downhill. Lag got progressively worse. But it's not, this not my daily driver, but I like to use the device. And I paid $35 from Boost Mobile for a month of service. So I was like, let me see how I can stop some of this lag. So what I did was I deleted a lot of the apps to free up the internal memory, because the 16 gigabytes is internal memory. I had it, depleted. I was using like 13 or 16 gigs, 3 gigs left on the internal memory tip. So internal memory is depleted. Only 2 gigs of RAM, of course. It's going to be lag city. So I deleted a lot of apps, and just kept mostly my primary social media apps, things of that nature. Its device sped back up. Then I was telling a friend of mine, Alan Anthony, about what had happened. So he was like, well, use your micro SD. Use your micro SD card, adaptable storage. I had completely forgot about adaptable storage. Now, this device was not a device I was putting a micro SD card in, because I wasn't really taking a lot of pictures with this device. More so producing content. I was taking pictures of this device and just doing some little testing videos here and there, whatever. But now that I thought about it, I was like, okay, Android now does have adaptable storage. So what I did was I got a pretty quick if you're gonna do this, you don't want to have the bottom the bottom slowest micro SD card by itself. For if you're only looking for like maybe 32 gigs or something like that, you can get a pretty quick SD card, micro SD card, for like $20 and under. So got the micro SD card, put it in, and the phone gave me the option to like format it to the phone as the phone's internal memory, which hopped up internal memory like crazy. And I was able to install my apps back onto the device without the device lagging out like it was. So that's one thing. Take advantage of adaptable storage. Get you a nice micro SD card, insert it and format it to the phone so the phone uses it as internal storage. So it'll store a lot of things to that micro SD automatically, not just pictures and videos. So shout out to Alan for that, for putting that back in my mind mentally. I had completely forgot about it. I've been out of the budget room for a minute, and most of my, I buy a lot of big boy phones, so they don't really need, what I mean? I'm not really trying to save anything. If you spend $900, $800, $1,000 for a phone, you're not looking for something that you got a baby. But this is my little, G6 Play. So if it need to be babied, I'm cool with that for $80. So take advantage of adaptable storage. That's definitely something you want to take advantage of. Next thing I did, I don't know what it is about these launches. Even though this phone is pretty close to stock Google, it's not a whole bunch of add-ons and things of that nature. But I noticed Nova Launcher. When you can put something in its purest form, like a Nova Launcher, on a device, and really cut a lot of the stuff that's made into the software for the launcher, specifically for this device, out, it flows way better. Nova Launcher runs way better on the device than the stock interface. Even though the stock interface isn't heavy, manufacturers are always gonna want to add bells and whistles to the device. So to beat that, throw you a stock, I put Nova on there and try to make it as, like, not minimal as possible, but as close to stock as possible. Few add-ons, few bells and whistles or whatever, and it runs flawlessly. For some reason, Nova Launcher will beat out a lot of these launchers that come on the device. It's because so much is going on with the interface of so much is going on with the software and the interface that was installed on the device. Nova Launcher cuts the fat off the back. You see what I'm saying? So that's two things that I did. I went with that adaptable storage, got me a 32 gig micro SD, formatted it to the device. So whatever micro SD you put in the phone, make sure there's nothing on there you want, because you have to format it to the device. Then I put Nova Launcher on top of that. Phone is running 6 times better. I'm not gonna say 10 times, but it's running 6 times better. Getting way better use of it with them right now than I was after I put all them apps on there and the phone was about to crash. The phone was just crashing and lagging like crazy. So that's just for anybody with a budget device, and you want to get something better out of your budget device. Go ahead, throw a micro SD card up in here. Make sure you got a good amount of internal storage. It helps the RAM. It helps, having free internal storage gives the phone, I guess, the software room to move around. But it works. It definitely works. I can't explain it technically, but it worked a lot better. And Nova Launcher, a simple setup on Nova Launcher make things a world of difference. And I've been doing that since my LG G4. So it's your man BG. It's my Moto G6 Play from Boost. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Go ahead, follow me on Instagram, BG Tech Life. Go ahead, follow me on Twitter, BG_Tech Life. It's your man BG. I'm out. Peace.